Hi there. What's on your mind today?
I'm here to help you with any questions or tasks you have. What can I assist you with today?
I want to learn more about the history of the internet.
Sure. The history of the internet is fascinating and involves several key milestones. 1. Origins. The internet originated from research commissioned by the U.S. Department of Defense in the 1960s, leading to the development of ARPANET, which connected different computers to allow them to communicate. 2. Expansion. In the 1980s, the internet began to grow with the adoption of protocols like TCP/IP, which standardized data transmission and helped different networks interconnect. 3. The World Wide Web. In the early 1990s, Tim Berners-Lee invented the World Wide Web, making the internet user-friendly and accessible through browsers. This introduced hyperlinks, web pages, and multimedia content. 4. Modern era. The late 1990s and 2000s saw the rise of social media, cloud computing, and mobile internet, transforming how we connect, share information, and conduct business. The internet continues to evolve, driving innovations in communication, commerce, and entertainment.
That's for the history of the internet. What about
Absolutely.
the history of the World Wide?
The history of the world is vast
The
and
World
complex. The World Wide Web, often just called the
Okay,
web,
where should we start?
To learn more about the history of the World Wide Web, you might consider starting with these key points. 1. Creation. The web was invented by Tim Berners-Lee in 1989 at CERN, the European Organization for Nuclear Research. 2. First website. The first website was launched in 1991, providing information about the World Wide Web project itself. 3. Expansion. In the 1990s, the web grew rapidly, with more websites, browsers, and the introduction of search engines. 4. Modern web. The 2000s onwards saw the rise of multimedia content, social media platforms, and mobile-friendly websites. You can explore online resources, books, or documentaries for a deeper dive into each of these stages.
That's a great overview of the history of the World Wide Web. Would you like to delve deeper into any of these points?
Sure, we can delve deeper into any of these points. Here are a few options. 1. Creation of the World Wide Web. Learn about Tim Berners-Lee's invention and the principles behind the web. 2. First website. Discover what the first website was about and how it functioned. 3. Expansion and growth. Explore how the web evolved through the 1990s and what major developments occurred. 4. Modern web. Understand how the web changed in the 2000s with new technologies and platforms. Which aspect would you like to explore further?
Tell me more about the first website.
The first website was created by Tim Berners-Lee in 1991 and was hosted on a computer at CERN, the European Organization for Nuclear Research. The website's main purpose was to explain the World Wide Web project, how to create web pages, and how to set up a web server. The site included basic information about hypertext, the concept behind the web, and links to other documents and resources. This first website is often considered the starting point of the World Wide Web as we know it today. It's fascinating to think about how far the web has come from its humble beginnings.
That's a great question. The first website was pretty simple, but it laid the foundation for everything we have today. Would you like to learn more about Tim Berners-Lee or the early days of the web?
Absolutely. Tim Berners-Lee is a fascinating figure in technology history. He not only invented the World Wide Web, but also advocated. Tim Berners-Lee is a British computer scientist best known for inventing the World Wide Web in 1989. He developed the first web browser and web server, which enabled the creation and sharing of hypertext documents across the internet. His innovation laid the foundation for the modern internet, making information accessible through browsers and hyperlinks. Tim Berners-Lee has also been a strong advocate for maintaining the web as a free and open platform. He founded the World Wide Web Consortium, W3C, which develops open standards to ensure the web remains universal and accessible to all. His contributions have profoundly influenced how we interact with information and each other online. Would you like to know more about his work or current projects?
That's right. Tim Berners-Lee has been a strong advocate for keeping the web free and open. He even founded the World Wide Web Consortium, or W3C, to develop open standards for the web. Would you like to learn more about his advocacy work or the W3C?
Sure. We can explore either Tim Berners-Lee's advocacy work or the World Wide Web Consortium. Here are a couple of options. Tim Berners-Lee's advocacy work. Learn about his efforts to promote digital rights, privacy, and the open web. 2. World Wide Web Consortium, W3C. Discover how the W3C develops and maintains web standards to ensure interoperability, accessibility, and security. Which would you like to learn more about?
Okay, let's explore Tim Berners-Lee's advocacy work. He's a strong believer in digital rights, privacy, and keeping the web open for everyone.
Absolutely. Tim Berners-Lee has been a prominent advocate for digital rights, privacy, and an open web. He believes that the web should remain a universal platform, accessible to everyone, regardless of their background or location. He has championed the importance of privacy and data protection.
Tim Berners-Lee believes that the web should be a universal space.
Exactly. Tim Berners-Lee envisions the web as a universal space where everyone has equal access to information and opportunities. He emphasizes the importance of maintaining an open and decentralized web.
Tim Berners-Lee envisions the web as a universal space where everyone has equal access to information and opportunities. He's concerned about things like the digital divide, where some people have access to the internet and others don't. And he's working on projects to bridge that gap.
Exactly. Tim Berners-Lee is focused on addressing the digital divide by supporting initiatives that provide better internet access and affordability for underserved communities. He advocates for policies and technologies that ensure everyone can benefit from the opportunities the web provides. His work highlights the importance of digital inclusion to build
Tim
a more
Berners-Lee emphasizes the importance of maintaining an open and Tim
That's
Berners-Lee's
right.
work highlights the importance of
Tim Berners-Lee's work.
Would you like to explore any?
Sure. Here are a few topics we could explore. Tim Berners-Lee continues to be an influential advocate for a free and open web. His work emphasizes the importance of digital rights, privacy, and ensuring equal access to information. If you're interested in learning more about his latest projects
Tim
or
Berners-Lee
initiatives,
continues to be a strong advocate for a free and open. Tim Berners-Lee is currently working on a project called Solid, which aims to give people more control over their data. He believes this is crucial for protecting privacy and ensuring a fair and open web for everyone.
That's right. The Solid project, initiated by Tim Berners-Lee, aims to decentralize the web by allowing individuals to store their data in personal online data stores, or pods. This approach gives users greater control over their information, enhancing privacy and security.